works. Okay. Oh, I'm back, I guess. Oof. It's downloading. So I think I'll do the major quest for now. I'll give up on trying to pull the new character, because I don't have much crystals. So let's just do the quest instead. Wait. This Zhezhi. Let's do this. Oh, there's. We need to walk through stairs. Oh. You are guys doing? I've been away for a couple of days. Oh, a bit lag with Wait a second for that. Mm-hmm. 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 Wait. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wait, where am I again? I haven't streamed for a couple of days. So I've been busy. Sorry about that. Okay, let's go. Lift it. Up, come on. Chop. Oh. There's she. Zhezhi. Maybe let's try the Japanese one for this. Since she's a bit shy. Kind of intrigued.
I didn't expect such a big crowd at the hearing. Should I take the stand myself? What do you think, little kitty? Maybe we can do a little show of, paws. Raise your left paw if you think I should testify, or your right paw if... Wait! You raised your left paw before I even finished my sentence. No, that doesn't count. Let's try again. Okay, if you raise your right paw, I'll let someone else handle it. Right paw, huh? Well, I did actually want to tell everyone the truth myself. Let's give this another shot.
Miss Zhezhi, the hearing is about to start. If you...
Zhezhi.
Yeah? Yes, Madame Juya. I'll be there in a minute.
Zhezhi.
Rover. Oh, you're here. It's really nice to see you. And I appreciate you coming. I just handed over all the evidence we gathered from Mingyang's studio and the exiles camp to the patrollers. Now the Shangyun Art Exchange can't deny the fact they were producing and trading art forgeries. But there is one more thing. The patroller said we still need someone to testify in the hearing. But I've never spoken in front of so many people before. How about you do the talking and I'll add details if I have to?
We wouldn't want my lack of artistic expertise to give the Shangyun Art Exchange a chance to turn the hearing against us.
Yes.
You're right. Then I'll do it myself.
Relax.
Don't worry. I've got your back. Just remember, you're the only one who can lay out the truth, the whole truth, for everyone to see.
You're right. I was the one who chose to uncover the truth behind this case. I can't back down now, not when it matters most. I'll give it my all, I promise. Let's go.
Well. True colors. Then wait, let's try changing Language. Maybe this one's good. Where's the language? Japanese. Okay. So it's already been added. I don't need to update. Hearing by the cart. This one. I want to sing it time again. When the tassels appear, our resonator shows. When the defeat those does it. Shows.
双方とも揃ったようですね。それではこれより口頭弁論を開始します。
This looks like the academy, attorney academy.
はじめに本日の弁論について私から説明させていただきます。織江原告の訴えによれば、残像傷害事件の犯人と言われている名犬容疑者は騙された、あるいは脅迫されたことにより違法な贋作の販売に関わったとされています。その間、容疑者は精神面で長期にわたり影響を受けたことで残像傷害事件を引き起こすに至ったとのことです。今後は新たに提出された証拠と弁論内容とを照らし合わせ、その結果をもとに名犬容疑者の再審と三雲閣の刑事責任について判断します。
なんですと？長官、前におっしゃっていたのと話が違うではありませんか。
百次殿、証拠と見解を弁論前にご提出いただければ有効な証拠として扱わせていただきます。追加の主張があるようでしたら弁論の際にお話しください。では原告人もしくは被告人、いずれか一方から弁論を開始してください。
長官、この事件は。
長官、私は三雲閣の責任者百次でございます。この場をお借りしてお話しするのは皆様に真実を伝えるためです。まず私どもが販売している芸術品はいずれも本物、偽物などございません。それに名犬は私欲ゆえに危険な作品を創作し傷害事件を起こしましたが、そもそも私どもと何ら関係はございません。私が長年にわたり経営している三雲閣は貧困法制な運営で、評判も皆様がかねてよりご存知の通りでございます。ですが真心を込めて経営していたとしても、こうした揉め事は日常茶飯事でしてね。残念ながら画家先生の中には私どもに受け入れられなかったことを逆恨みして仕返ししようとする方もいらっしゃるのですよ。私どもに評価されず思い通りにならないと悟った途端ことを大きくし、隙を狙って私どもの名誉を傷つけ潰そうとするのです。上辺の話だけを聞けば、皆様はさぞ悪どい美術商が立場の弱い画家に圧力をかけているのだろうと思うことでしょう。しかしそれは全くの偏見というものなのですよ。
百次殿、落ち着いてください。
こうなってしまっては画家の先生を訴えるほかありますまい。私ども三雲閣は 築き上げてきた信用に傷をつけられました。損害賠償責任と公開謝罪を求め、ここに起訴させていただきます。私どもは卑劣な誹謗中傷に屈するつもりはございません。これからも引き続き初心を大切にし、悪党に陥れられないよう三雲閣を守り続けていく所存でございます。
前に三雲閣で絵を買ったことあるぜ。ちゃんとした作品だったし、接客も悪くなかった。事件に関わってるなんて考えられないな。被害者なのに泣き寝入りするなんておかしいよ。てかメイケンって誰？画家？聞いたことない。
どうせ無名の画家見習いが三雲閣を利用して有名になりたかっただけだろ。
どうして三雲閣はいつもこういう厄介事に巻き込まれるのかしらね。
皆さんお静かに。
What will she
双方
do?
引き続き陳述を行ってください。
長官、もう一度この事件について話をさせてください。3日前のことです。あの日、俺は不思議な画家の噂に関する依頼を引き受け、ここ採掘所へ調査をしに行きました。
Okay. Need to do. I thought I'll only need to watch the court hearing. Okay. Oops. What? Why does this come? Don't let me. Oops. Okay.
脅迫者さん、やっと来てくれたんだ。 もう待ちくたびれたよ。そうよ。ここ最近採掘場の周りでまた変なことが起きてるの。あなたに任せればきっと解決するもの。知ってるかしら？今週で噂されるとある画家の話。その人が描く絵は見た人がまるで絵の中にいるかのように錯覚するほど生き生きしているんだって。何よりすごいのは、その画家の絵が完成すると絵の中の奇獣が現実世界に飛び出してくるってこと。そして絵の完成を目にした人は奇獣に飲まれて跡形もなく消え去ってしまうとか。そんな共鳴能力があるなんて私は聞いたことないけどね。ここ最近
深夜の採掘場で奇妙な化け物を見たって人がたくさんいるのよ。それも何度も。しかもその化け物、遠目に見ると絵みたいなんだって。あと現れたばかりの時に近づいても攻撃してこないとか。これってあの不思議な画家の噂そのまんまじゃない？まあもちろんそう思わない人もいるけどね。こんなの残像の新種か誰かのいたずらだって。とにかく噂が噂を呼んでみんな不安がっているの。それであなたに依頼して真相を解明してもらうことにしたのよ。さすが。じゃあいい知らせを待ってるわ。そうだ、目撃者のリストを渡しておくわ。詳しいことは彼らに聞いてみて。
Okay, let's go submit. This one. This one's a bit close.
Oh, よくぞ聞いてくれた。あの日の夜、俺は仲間たちと夜中まで将棋をしていた。で、それが終わって家へ向かう道の途中、初めは残像だと思ってすぐに逃げようとしたが、どうもその化け物は残像っぽくなくてな。それにあいつらはまるで何かに呼び寄せられているみたいだった。そこで気になった俺はそいつに近づいてみたんだ。近くで見てみるとそいつ見た目が普通じゃなかった。目はチカチカ光っていて、モスグリーンの色をした体は液体みたいでベタベタ。さらにはぐにゃぐにゃした角まで生えていて。どうしてそんなことを聞くんだ？後半のやつから聞いたのか？あの時そう遠くない場所でかすかに明かりが灯っていて、人が見えたんだ。風で明かりが揺れていて姿形までは分からなかった。だがこれだけは言える。あいつらが手に持っていた絵、それを揺らした途端、なぜか化け物が一気に増えた。その後このことをみんなに話したら、後半のやつがあの不思議な画家の噂とそっくりだって言い出し、それは俺にもわからない。でも会話、いや言い争いみたいな声がうっすら聞こえたんだ。だがあの時の俺は化け物に襲われるのが怖くてそのまま逃げてしまって。覚えてるっちゃ覚えてるけど、まさか見に行く気か？そんな正体不明の化け物を見てどうする？
Okay. The other one. Ah. Why did it lag again?
変身！
行こう。その採掘場の方ではないですよね。何かお困り？ああ、そのことでしたか。確かにここ我々で調査した結果、深夜に化け物の群れが現れたことは間違いないようです。ですが、出没すれば出没時間が深夜に集中している。そしてすぐに消えてしまうからでしょうか。今のところ我々のデバイスはあの化け物に反応しませんでした。おそらく新種の残像である可能性が高いです。この一件を受けて採掘場周辺の警備と見回りを強化しています。おかしなところですか？そうですね。あ、そうだ。ある日の夜、我々が調査を行っている時に物音が聞こえたんです。しかし小声で早口だったので具体的な内容までは分かりませんでした。今になって考えてみればちょっと変ですよね。もしあれが人だったとしたら、残像のすぐそばにいるのになぜ助けを呼ぶ声が聞こえてこなかったのでしょう。
情報は大体集まった。ちょうど化け物が出てくる時間だし、目撃現場に行ってみよう。
almost night. That's good. Here? Well, this place.
前方に何がいる？人影 F で
Figure?
あれはまさか。
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Gross. That's a bad one. Well, maybe
お
not.
かしいな。誰もいない。さっきのは幻覚だったのかな。
Hmm? Yep.
漂白者さん、奇遇ですね。
そういうの。
ごめんなさい。驚かせてしまいましたか？
うん。
ちょっと外に出て気分転換を。
うん。
その夜の方がいいアイディアが浮かぶので。
うん。
違います。
ドサイス。
その、
うん。
実は私も不思議な画家の正体が気になって来てみたんです。ごめんなさい。他の人を巻き込むつもりはなかったので、とっさに嘘をついてしまいました。気中に魂が宿り、元凶は現実となる。おかしな話ですよね。でも数年前に一度この噂が話題になったことがあるんです。しかも当時はただの怪談話ではありませんでした。それが再び今週に現れたんです。他の人は大事だと思わないかもしれませんが、私は何かがおかしいと思います。だからはい、絵の中にいる錯覚を与える作品を生み出す画家がいたのは事実です。しかしこういった特別な能力を持つ作品は描いた本人の意図とは裏腹に様々な問題を引き起こしてしまいました。私はそのような絵が再び現れて新たな問題を起こす前にその画家の創作活動をやめさせたいんです。あの時と同じような結末をたどってほしく。今のところまだ重要な手がかりはつかめていないのですが、私の力不足です。でもまだ当てはあります。私、ある方に採掘場の近況を聞いてみようと思ってここに来たんです。そうなんですか？わかりました。
The outline's kind familiar. Now let's try. Wait, can we try other language? Wait.
我想留在大家身边，从过去。
有什么想祈福的吗？我可以为你代劳。
今
天也有好好行侠仗义。
Not bad. Wait. Let's try again.
저는 여러분 곁에 있고 싶어요.
기도하고 싶은 게 있나요? 오늘도 이 몸이 나가신다.
That's pretty bad. Japanese.
みんなと一緒にいたい。これからも。
祈りですか？今日も京都で人助け。共に参りましょう。もっと遠くへ。
Ooh. Yang match this voice.
戦況は常に変化している。油断は禁物だ。
新発見があるといいですね。
A bit matured. How about this?
一緒に探検ごっこする？
素早く片付けましょう。まだ実験が終わって。
全力で参る。
戦いに夢中になりすぎると手加減ができなくなります。いい天気。
Tonnage and vibe. But for now, let's just go back to the English. Chilling.
It's morphin time.
Oops.
Think you can catch up?
Hey, Zhezhi. Long time no see. You need more pigments already?
No, not yet.
And this must be the rover. Nice to meet you. Heard a lot about you. Didn't realize you and Zhezhi knew each other.
But I've never had the chance to introduce myself properly.
A great moment for it. Here's the thing, Rover. I can't say I know Zhezhi very well, but I do know she's got this quirk where her courage tends to crumble right when it's crunch time. So, when it comes to introducing herself to you, I'd bet money on it. She's been mentally rehearsing it for forever before she got the guts to take action.
No, it's not like that.
Zhezhi, you can't keep avoiding things. You've got to take action, or you'll never get what you want. You only live once, right?
That makes sense.
Yes, Mr. Shilang is right. Rover, I've actually been meaning to tell you something. Hello, my name is Zhezhi. We have met before, but I like to make this a formal request. I would really like for us to become friends.
That's a bit too much.
Of course. I'd be happy to.
Hello? Zhezhi? Hey, what are you waiting for?
It's all imagination.
Okay. I can do this. Rover.
That was a pretty obvious slip of the tongue.
Okay.
Nice to meet you. My name is Zhezhi. I'm a painter. I take art commissions and strive to create beautiful paintings. I'm not being very articulate, but I hope we can be friends.
Let's just play along.
How sweet. I must say, I've never seen Zhezhi this nervous since she first became one of my cherished patrons.
Well, wait, Mr. Zhilang. We're actually here today to talk about the tale of the arcane artist.
Oh, I know the tale, but I've never come across this mystical maestro myself. If such an artist truly existed, I'd be the first to know, without a doubt. I supply ore to pigment manufacturers and sometimes serve as their sales proxy, so most painters in Jinzhou come to my shop to buy pigments. Well, pigments aren't flying off the shelves these days. Just a few regulars, you know?
Maybe one of those regulars.
But those ore buyers from a while back, they seemed a bit suspicious. They bought heaps of leftover ore, the cheapest type, and told me not to let anyone know they got the ore here. People don't usually buy that stuff. Oh, wait. Zhezhi, didn't you buy some once? A long time ago, right? I remember you saying you couldn't afford the fancy pigments, so you made your own. That stuck with me. So when those guys asked for leftovers, I paid extra attention.
Are you sure you can tell us this? I thought they asked you to keep it a secret.
Maybe that's a long time ago.
They turned out to be thieves who stole from me during the night. When I found out, I reported the theft to the patrollers, and that was the end of it. Thieves don't deserve my business or respect.
That's true.
Of course, help yourself.
Yingfi. Kind of familiar. But I don't. Maybe my.
If this is the situation.
What brings you here? It's been ages since we last met. The patrol station's been pretty busy lately, so I haven't had the time to catch up with you. And Zhezhi's here too. Hiya! Do you remember me? We met at the moon chasing festival. Oh, are you all right? You don't look well. Do you need help?
Yes, Chinese.
No, the painting we had you do for us during the festival is awesome. Everyone loves it, so we put it up on the wall.
Really? I'm glad you all like it.
We'd also like to invite you to our station, so we can formally thank you in person. Wait, how about coming to the station with me today? Are you heading back to the city?
But we're still Okay.
Oh no. She can't handle a straightforward person.
Oh, is this not a good time?
Not really.
Oh, I get it. In that case, it's probably not the best time for a get-together.
Maybe next time.
Sorry.
That's okay. Just tell me if you need any help. Oh, I'm here to support the patrollers. There was an assault near the mine recently, and they're short on people to investigate.
Assault?
What's odd is those monsters haven't caused any more trouble since we got here. Right now, we're talking to witnesses and trying to figure out what triggered the incident.
Did something just happen over there?
think there's this.
Don't tell me it's a tacit discord. Hold on, just got a message. Seems like they really are stirring up trouble again. Sorry, but I gotta go check this out.
Let's go.
Should we go as well?
That's more likely.
You could be right, but there's one other thing. After Rover and I bumped into each other, we decided to investigate the surroundings and follow Patroller Chisha to the scene of the incident. It was there we learned about the details of Mingyan's offense and the truth behind the tale of the arcane artist.
Once Zhezhi has the paintbrush in her hand, she begins to speak calmly. She'll be fine making the statement on her own now.
Tile. Where's the tile? Okay. Wait, why is that? Maybe due to lag.
A new technique.
What's...
Sorry to trouble you. If I had been clearer, you wouldn't have had to explain things to Chisha for me. She's really nice. It's just, we're not that close, and I'm not sure how to respond to how friendly she is. I didn't want to be rude, so I'll do my best not to trouble you and express my feelings properly next time. Thank you.
Sure you will. Where are you going? Well, let's talk to Chisha.
Thanks for your help, Rover. We caught the culprit before anything worse could happen. We were lucky to have you here.
According to the preliminary examination, we suspect that these tacit discords were agitated by the frequency fluctuations from a scroll painting found at the scene. The energy remaining in the painting was generated by its creator's forte, nearly overclocking. But rest assured, we've calmed her down and contained the energy. The painting needs to be thoroughly examined to identify its connection with the monsters and eliminate any potential risk it still poses.
Thanks for all your help. We'll take it from here. She fessed up when I first started talking to her, but clammed up when I tried to dig deeper. Well, honestly, she seemed a bit off to me. But we don't have time for that now. We gotta clean up the scene and get the damage under control. You sure can.
Let's check the painting. What? Was scene come to life. Let's danger.
Why?
That's...
Mingyan? Why are you... Yes, we used to take painting lessons together.
You... I hurt them. It was a mistake. I'm alone.
She's a bit shaken, I guess.
Thank goodness I wasn't hurt. It was so close. Part of it, I guess. I saw that painter. She looked like she was losing it. I'm talking shouting, waving her paintbrush around like she was... I might be off here, but I swear those things on her scroll started squirming around before the whole swarm of monsters exploded out. They started to whack and thwack people all over the place. I was terrified and ran away as fast as my legs would take. Not super clearly, but when I was running for my life, I heard her screaming at all those creatures, all like, "Stop! Don't do this!" I think she might have been trying to stop them from hurting people.
That's good. How about him?
Oh, my head. Oh, it hurts.
This one's the bit suspect.
Only a bit. It looked like she was arguing with someone right before the weird visions appeared.
Maybe you.
I heard stuff like, "Don't stop me, I've already won," and "Who doesn't want fame and fortune?" That's a good thing they caught that painter. Can't imagine what could have happened otherwise. Well, I've met my fair share of artists, but none that would gamble with lives for the sake of their work. That's a first for me.
So he's youthing.
That's strange. Huh? Oh, you're back. You figured it out already?
They repeatedly described witnessing bizarre.
So, Mingyan channeled her forte into the painting, creating temporary phantasms. People saw her abilities and spread the rumor, believing she was the arcane artist from the tale.
The monsters described in the rumors were probably just exaggerated phantasms seen by scared people at night.
Special at nights.
In fact, I had sensed something odd at the mine, but after we met, I thought it was coming from you, so I didn't give it much attention. Come to think of it now, it might have been Ming Yan's forte fluctuation.
So she was there at the same time we were. I didn't even notice her presence. But what could have driven her to create such dangerous paintings? From what I know of her, she doesn't seem like someone who would take such risks for personal gain. She kept squeezing my hand and trying to tell me something, but I couldn't understand what she was saying. I think she wants me to continue the investigation. Maybe there's more to this story than I thought.
She is sending you the code because the real culprit is right in the vicinity. Well...
Besides, I don't recall her having a forte before. Maybe this has something to do with me.
And you?
Then, if you're up for it, I hope you can join me in the investigation. Consider it a formal invitation.
No problem.
You want me to decide? To be honest, I haven't really thought it through. I remember meeting Ming Yang in an art studio in Jinzhou before. I wonder if she kept going there after I left. Should that be our first stop? She may have left some of her artwork behind. That could... I've never tried to investigate anything, so I'm not sure if this is the way to go. Okay.
You sound excited.
Let's go. After learning about the details of the assault, we decided to push forward with the investigation to get to the truth.
Pointless! The witnesses on the scene made it clear that it was all because of Ming Yan's greedy ambition that she...
I haven't finished my statement, Mr. Baizi.
I see. This is a long statement. Should finish this as I'm only 30 minutes in the stream, I think, and still where's the studio? Inside. Yep.
Yes, this is the art studio. My memory did serve me right. Looks like she's been painting here.
Now we can...
Let's find the clues.
Ooh, we can go now inside.
Okay.
Here.
This paper, this white jade paper has a rich history. Its smooth, fine texture holds ink beautifully. Countless masterpieces, both old and new, were painted on this paper. Like China's Voyage to Yum Mountain and Yiling's Qixu's Dawn of Spring, both two good examples. Whoops, I got carried away. Wait, there's a discount sticker on the wrapping.
Discount?
And it looks quite new. Yes, White Jade Hall runs a yearly sale. I attended it 2 days ago and bought paper with this same packaging.
Ooh, that's
Ming
nice.
likely bought her paper there too. Half of the stock has already been used, which means she was painting day and night until the incident. Different papers result in different artistic effects. Real artists can always spot these differences and choose the right paper to showcase various styles. White jade paper is my absolute favorite, but because it's so expensive, I can only afford to buy it when there's a special sale. I can't pass up a great deal, so I stock up whenever I can. It usually takes a whole day to carry all the boxes home, but I must say, it's worth it. Really? Then I'll count on you next time.
It's a date then.
We have the same painting style, and the quality of our finished works is remarkably similar. Even if we use different brush techniques, our similar styles mean we should finish a painting in about the same time. Once a painter holds a paintbrush in their hand, they won't stop until every detail meets their standards. It becomes an obsession. I guess this is true for most painters.
Most painters. There is an unfinished painting.
There is a difference. The brushwork on this one, see how heavy it is? You can tell Ming Yang was in low spirits. And this one, the strokes are light and fluid. That tells me she was happy when she painted this. The feelings a painter has during the process of creation often linger in the brushstrokes without them knowing. They're present in every line, even if the artist tries to hide it. Yes, to me, painting is like a window into the heart of the artist. When words fail, these feelings can be depicted through brushstrokes instead. It is strange, though. She keeps reproducing the same painting over and over, using techniques that aren't her usual style. Waters and mountains rest by the pane, valleys and peaks in the dream remain. This artwork is titled Serenity of Xiehua Village. It captures the scenic landscape seen from the village itself. Ah, the pigment! When did it get on my clothes? Huh? It came off with just a little white. It shouldn't come off the fabric so easily.
That's... yeah. Pigment should not come out with a single wipe, so easily. Stinks.
Looks like there's stains from ink and paint that have been washed out over time. Ming Yan could have improvised her clothing as a canvas for her ideas. I used to do this as well. Whenever nature inspired me and I was short on paper, I'd paint rough outlines onto my clothes. After all, fabric used to be a common art material. Besides, using clothes does help to seize fleeting inspiration, don't you think? It's a shame that clothes are stained forever, but it's worth it to see how different inks behave on fabric.
Don't me that I've been copying her painting photos. I've employed the same ring to gain the same wrinkled metal. Yet my paint lacks the air of vividness, facial anesthesia is strong. her closely and that her work on just more vibrant and stable version. I could achieve but once I managed to counter vision with the same vividness. Also, as the blame for Mr. Bay, a man who had transformed eyes, came to visit me. He had heard that the great big of some illusions. So he implied recognized. But her truth was to recruit me to his child by buying all 40 whisper I have heard. But no, I imagine their dealing so unscrupulous. Well, I did cut those paint for practice. The choice of what and how I paint those metal on this I think they can buy more. Exchange Sidman's paint so that I study. Can see they claim they have spring to help me achieve side effect. If my own short is not infers to her, they have this seems to follow. Oh, yeah, with word in the hand, brothers. Okay, happens. I don't think it's fall short of the her deep with I think it's their methods alternative. I might trace connoisseur of her. He says my work. Some also why my tracks does this stable now. And so this is a bad news for Miss. I just want to say I never meant to harm you, and still not give me clear, and this was so I can't create any more pain that harms other. Also, her painting resolution. Her diary. Well, this serves as an evidence.
How could this happen? Being picky about one's work is second nature to an artist. I'm no exception. There's never been a moment when I saw my art outshining someone else's. I've always admired my fellow artists, hoping that one day I could be as good as them. Perhaps even I kept painting and improving. But no matter how hard I tried, I always felt it wasn't good enough. This needs to be refined. It's not quite there yet. Still short of perfect. Will my client be disappointed? I had these kind of thoughts every day while I painted. It started creeping into my daily life too. It's true that one might find motivation in these thoughts, but I felt trapped for ages until I finally embraced my emotions fully and create the art my heart yearns for. This is of the greatest importance to me. But if I found myself in the same situation as Ming Yang, perhaps I'd react similarly and lose my way. She was forced into this and was looking for a way out. I can't just turn a blind eye and let them charge her. There must be a way to uncover the truth and save her.
Well, this already is an evidence. There's diaries, or maybe this painting. But the trash? Well, most
Hey, have a look at this. Seems like this pigment is homemade. But why are there herbs in it? Did she use a new recipe I'm not familiar with? Medicinal herb residue.
She must have been making medicinal remedies recently. This must be the leftover residue she didn't get around to cleaning up.
These herbs were used for medicine. Oh, so those plants I saw in the pharmacy weren't just for decoration. I've never tried myself. When I get sick, I usually just wait it out. My family always brought me remedies and soups. I never thought about how they were made. Sorry, I'm just not very experienced.
There's an argument here.
I think No, I might be wrong. Nothing. It's just a thought. I might be wrong.
There's no
Then-
right one.
I'll share it with you.
Okay.
The vase must have been on that cabinet, judging by where it fell.
She's on hard thoughts again.
Looks like the cabinet used to be over there, but something bumped into it, and that's why the vase got knocked over. I bet the water on the floor is from the fishbowl. Why is that watermark in the shape of a gold puff? Okay, I figured it out. That must be the reason. Rover will definitely be impressed with my deductive skills.
Where's Magnus?
A gold puff jumped out of the fishbowl, knocking over the vase and causing it to shatter on the floor. Then it landed on a pile of paintings. Realizing it was in trouble and afraid of getting scolded, it slipped out of the window. Sorry, I need to improve my investigation skills. Is that so? I'll practice more often. Oh yes, these are phantasms I can create with my brush. They only exist for a short while. I haven't done this for a long time. I'm a bit rusty now. Yes, I rarely need to use my forte in daily life. When it comes to painting, I prefer the traditional way. It helps me to understand my progress and improve my skills. And artwork created with forte is indeed mesmerizing, nearly flawless. But that's not my goal. So I've used this ability less over time.
And it will get rust.
But it's fine to use it for the investigation. Yes, it could be related to my forte.
Let's go outside. Oh, there's prints. Trace. An old man.
Someone broke into the studio looking for something, or trying to steal something. Probably something tied to Ming Yang's painting. However, they were startled by something unexpected, and in their panic to escape through the window, collided with the cabinet, causing the vase to fall.
This might be related to the Shangyun art exchange and Ming Yan's breakdown. Let's follow these tracks and see where they lead.
Tracking.
The clues from the studio led us to an exiles camp. There, we found new clues that pointed to a hidden player behind.
Okay. Captain. Oh, it's this place.
The trolley is worn. Maybe it carried something very heavy.
Those oars.
Could it be they transported ore, made pigments from them? Could the buyers Mr. Shilang mentioned be the ones who stole the ore?
Those are pigments.
Scarlet thorn, indigoite, and other ore. These match the raw materials for pigments listed on Mr. Shilang's transaction record. I took a look and noticed that these pigments were handcrafted from these specific ores. Standard pigments adhere well and last a long time, but these makeshift pigments smear with the slightest touch. I did mention this back in the studio, when my clothes got stained by Ming Yang's pigments. Did she buy these low-quality pigments from the exiles? But why did these people break into her studio?
Aside.
Who are you?
Hello. We are...
If it's her paintings you're after, why are you here?
She wasn't in her studio.
I see. Just wait for her here. When she leaves, it usually doesn't take long for her to return. Know her? We go way back. She's okay in our books. Though she hasn't had the easiest run either. She helped us out a while back. Guess you could call us friends. She even gifted us a painting. It's somewhere around here. Oh, here it is. We're no fancy connoisseurs, but even we can tell that girl can paint.
Okay.
I kind of like it myself. It's lively, bright, almost like you could touch the freedom.
Can't recall anything noteworthy.
My guess? She's dabbling in some new secretive art piece. I spotted her taking risky stabs at painting out in the wild.
Well, now that you mention it, I do remember her talking about making art you could step into or whatever. But her little art excursion stirred up some unstable frequencies. We warned her, but did she listen? Nope.
That's right, I saw her paintings myself. Tried to steer her clear, and what do I get? A lecture. Artists. Always on their own wild wavelength, aren't they?
Sorry to interrupt, but mind if I ask what you normally do for a living?
Us? Oh, the usual. A bit of hunting, some gigs here and there. Just the everyday grind. No, not many jobs around. Just enough to scrape by.
Okay, there go the exiles.
I have an idea. Yes, I think neither of these exiles nor Mingyan has told the truth. I noticed some of the exiles' hands were blackened. The thought suddenly hit me. What if it's from constant exposure to ink? If so, they must be making a lot of pigments and ink sticks. The painting they showed us and the artworks in the studio, they all match what Mingyang described in her diary. Her diary shows us she had major mood swings, which all these strange things started happening after the Shenyun Art Exchange got involved. Makes sense.
Okay, let's go again.
I hear people talking. Okay. I'll use my terminal to record it, just in case.
That's good. Okay.
Oh, Mr. Beitzer stopped by again, grumbling about the delay in getting Ming Yan's paintings to the Shanyuan Art Exchange.
If Yin Feng hadn't pushed her, she wouldn't have gotten hurt. Now she can't even paint, and our order is gonna be late.
Hey, watch yourself. I just did what I always do.
Yep.
She's been rebellious and a bit too smart for her own good lately. I just wanted her to keep her head down and work. Who knew she'd crack and cause that mess? Luckily, I slipped away, and the patrollers didn't suspect me. No big deal. I pinned it all on Mingyan, so we're in the clear.
Someone was here earlier asking about her case. No patrollers, but do you think they could find out what we did?
Doubtful. They might notice we're making pigments here, but that's it.
It doesn't matter if they find out. We pose as exiles. And what doesn't an exile do?
But we should be careful. Remember what Mr. Beitzer warned us about. Keep these things on the down low. And if anyone finds out, they can't be allowed to trace it back to the Shanyuan Art Exchange.
But we already have evidence for that.
So the Shangyuan Art Exchange has been involved in Mingyang's case right from the start. No wonder they got all shifty when we brought up Mingyang earlier.
Yep.
It was his signature on Mr. Shilan's transaction record.
When I asked him about the incident, he put all the blame on Ming Yan, saying she had ulterior motives. The exiles we questioned during the day did the same. Trying to divert these distractions led us to concentrate solely on Ming Yan, ignoring other possible angles.
I have a theory, but we need that batch of paintings they mentioned to test it. But there's so many more people in the camp now. How should we get in? Okay.
Let's do that. Let's do the baseball way.
This should do the trick.
Yes.
Now, let's see what information we can find inside the camp.
Okay.
Never thought I'd get worn out from something this light. Wow. Thanks. I'll go take a breather then. Right, the rest of the supplies are in the northern warehouse.
Okay, let's go to the northern warehouse. Sir. Blackmail. Each down. Squeezing. Not noticed now. Focus for a while. Underwatch. Read this one.
I can't believe the number of painters involved. They know where they all live too.
These addresses are not too far from each other, so the Art Exchange must be managing its network by districts. This camp is likely the hub for this district. And
judging from the list, it looks like they're still searching for artists to create forgeries.
Well, Jill already mentioned that at her diary. Goods. That's a lot amount. Okay, these are transactions. Wow.
These paintings are all fakes. I don't remember the real ones circulating the market. How has this managed to be kept from the public for so long?
They risk being exposed if they transport through ports, not to mention the threats from the Shanyuan Art Exchange. We should look for more clues.
Oh, not it's the bosses. Okay.
I want out of this.
Impossible. We've never had anyone quit from a deal. Besides, you've already taken the money.
You can have the money back. Every penny of it. I just want out, please. I won't make it difficult.
You think we'll let you go just like that after seeing our entire operation? You know what? Could work something out, but it'll come at a small fee. Gotta have insurance.
What do you want?
A dead person tells no tales.
That's no.
That's everything from our talk yesterday, boss. She's still holding her cards close.
Keep an eye on her for now. If she tries anything, take her out.
Understood.
Well, that's a really Good evidence to keep. The boss. Oh. Oh. What the? He's punishing. Okay. Go. The warehouse. This where they keep. This while the battle starts, I guess.
This must be the warehouse they were talking about. There's still some leftover ink lying around. They're all from the list. This batch is all Serenity of Zhehua Village. Ming Yang's work. These aren't just simple copies anymore. It's obvious now. She was working with them to create forgeries. In the end, this is the path she chose. I suspected as much, though I couldn't quite... I mean, I wasn't sure until I saw the paintings myself. Wait, this painting. It's the Serenity of Zhehua Village original, not a copy. Shouldn't it be at the studio? Oh, I see it now. This was the painting they stole from the studio. These copies, they're almost identical to the original. But there are some details, subtle ones, that reflect the artist's quirk. But if you look closely, you'll find that the finishings are a bit, more rigid in some areas. Well, that's because
You created that.
Look out!
Leave it to me.
A new technique! Take four. No. I'm just catching my breath. But where did these tacit discords come from?
Her emotions cause the painting's frequencies to fluctuate.
But she's not even here.
You see Dartles.
It's just... I'm not really sure why her mood is...
Maybe... Could it be because I'm here? She did see what I could do with my resonance ability. Ever since I saw her diary, I've been wondering. Maybe it was seeing my ability that inspired her to start creating those. It seems like all those accumulated emotions just burst out whenever. It's all my fault. But more exiles from the art exchange.
We gotta go. Oh no. Wait, what? We could just teleport right away. Okay.
Surrender your stuff. Surrender your stuff.
Let's just leave.
Did you really think we'd let you just walk away after you destroyed our warehouses?
Okay.
Our business?
Why is everyone so obsessed with making money?
Fellas, what do you say we grab that compensation from our friends here for all the trouble? Who exactly are you people? You don't look like you're patrollers. What do you want? If it's the paintings you're after, take as many as you want. We can always make new ones.
Forcing people to make copies like a factory line? It's disrespecting the creator's dignity.
It's just a couple of stones and trees on a piece of paper, for crying out loud. Even I could draw one with the flick of a wrist. Who cares if they're real or not? For the amount of paint and ink that goes into them. I'd even go so far as to say paying those painters 20 credits each is a ripoff.
How could you measure the value of creation in such a way?
Oh, so you're also here for the money. Look, name a figure. We'll pay double if it'll make you shut up. How does that sound? Take it and scram.
That's not what I meant.
Then what the hell do you want from me?
I want to expose everything to the public. Aside from reporting you to the patrollers, I want to let the public know about all the forgery and smuggling you've been doing. The way you coerce the painters and put their lives at risk for profit? I'll expose it. Is something wrong?
Nope. That's a good idea.
I can't remain silent about this any longer. This is the only way more people can learn about the truth.
You better think this through. The Shangyuan Art Exchange is not a group you want to cross.
I never painted for the Art Exchange's approval. If no one else dares to speak up, then I'll be the one to do it.
First, we keep these guys on close watch. Then, we need to catch them off guard. And the best way to do that
is... Okay. Oops. It's almost 11. I need to make this quick for this episode.
Well, that's quite the story. At best, this merely proves our involvement in the incident. Yet the real culprit... Allow me to remind you, she was the one who created those paintings, insisted on selling them. Do you honestly believe her paintings would have earned a single penny without my...
No. Mr. Baitsu, you're changing the subject.
How ungrateful. She ensnared us in this debacle, and now you dare to lay the blame at our feet.
But before we proceed, I wish to present this audio recording to the court.
There's evidence. That's good.
Mr. Baitsu stopped by again, grumbling about the delay in getting Mingyan's paintings to the Shangyuan Art Exchange.
If Yin Feng hadn't pushed her, she wouldn't have gotten hurt. Now she can't even paint, and our order is gonna be late.
She's been rebellious and a bit too smart for her own good lately. I just wanted her to keep her head down and work. Who knew she'd crack and cause that mess?
What about
Ming
other...
was initially only making copies. Everything changed after you stepped in. Trickery, misinformation, and later on even threats. She was led down the path of forging artworks for you. I do understand that if her own heart hadn't wavered, none of this would have happened. But there was... So, saying she was the mastermind behind it all, that's just not fair.
Even so, how is forgery a valid accusation? Nothing like that was mentioned in your recording, now was it?
This evidence clearly shows that these paintings are no ordinary copies, but your way of making a profit.
There's no such thing as real or fake paintings. You're not fooling anyone. For it to be forgery, there has to be another original artist. These paintings are all the work of Mingyan. Even if she made dozens of identical copies, it wouldn't be considered forgery.
Mr. Baitsu, do you recognize...
Well, of course. It's Serenity of Shehua...
Then can you tell the difference between this one?
Of course. This piece possesses a lifelike quality unmatched by any other, all thanks to the...
However, judging from these paintings, it seems Ming Yang's ability never stabilized successfully. Except for this original piece.
What does this have to do with anything? What you're saying is all speculation. There's no guarantee a painter won't make mistakes, is there?
Artists seeking perfection always choose the highest quality pigments for their most important pieces. During our investigation of the studio, I accidentally got paint on me and discovered something interesting about the materials used in these paintings. The original paintings had pigments that were pure and brighter, able to blend more naturally and retain color for longer. In contrast, the forgeries used pigments made from mineral scraps. These don't hold up the same, smudging at the slightest touch. We can distinguish the real paintings from the fakes simply by analyzing the ink used.
Doing so only proves the so-called original painting is created differently from the others. Are you implying? How is this supposed to prove that we are behind the forgeries?
You still don't get it.
Because the original creator of Serenity and Zhehua Village is me.
Yep. I've seen so.
When I was a child, painting was the only way I could express myself freely. Everything I did and didn't understand, it all flowed through the tip of my paintbrush. All that I saw lived within my paintings. Whatever I thought, I painted into reality. This power to turn fantasies into reality gradually caught the interest of many. Tales of the arcane artist spread far and wide. I took great joy in my skills improving. However, I discovered to my dismay that my parents were using my creations to turn a quick profit. They were sold at unbelievable prices. Some sought beauty in enchanted worlds, using the paintings as a distraction from reality. Others resorted to hellish nightmares to inflict torment upon those they desire. My own abilities had led my paintings astray. They were being exploited, and everything was spiraling out of control. After I realized this, I began to fear holding a brush. I tried to paint without relying on my abilities, but my parents scolded me for it. They called anything painted without using my abilities worthless. After the family business fell apart, my parents vanished without a trace. They may have left behind a considerable mess, but freedom has also been returned to my brush. Zhehua Village was my first stop upon arriving in Jinzhou alone. Waters and mountains rest by the pain. Valleys and peaks in the dream remain. Colors of vanity washed away. The painted world fades, forgotten today. A poem I wrote, inscribed on Serenity in Zhehua Village. I know it's not that well written, but it's proof of my decision to stop everything I was doing. And that painting, well, it became the arcane artist's final piece of art. Ever since that day, paintings with special abilities gradually faded from everyone's minds. And I never used my abilities to paint again.
That's a good flashback.
Well, that was certainly a touching story. But I'm afraid your words alone won't be enough to prove you created this painting.
Madame Zhu, to prove my statement, I request your permission to use...
Granted.
Yes. Ming Yang's experience has made me realize to create art that truly resonates, I must first accept myself. The paintings I drew in the past, they were heartfelt creations, pieces of my life. They formed my past and shaped who I am today. It's not just about proving a single painting. It's about so much more. If my forte is the cause behind all this, then I must take responsibility. I can't just let this go on and hurt others.
It's okay.
This would be nice.
coming to life.
Why is the world inside this painting so distorted?
Spectacle is born from the mind. This place must be a manifestation of Mingyan's mind when she created it.
What?
Wait, did you hear something? Zhezhi?
That's her.
I painted it exactly like hers.
That voice.
Why is everyone still praising her work? It's all right. It's okay. She's gone. Soon, I'll be an even better painter than she ever was.
Watch out!
That's okay. That's a final boss.
You. It's you. I've already done everything I can. Why are you still better than me?
Take 4.
Hopefully this helps.
Smoke attack.
Yeah.
And tree, another one.
After the spark! I'm so tired.
Take 4.
Okay.
You were just lucky. If it weren't for your parents putting your hand, you'd never have what should be rightfully mine.
Did I mess it up?
Break. Moment of resonance.
Oops.
Catch and learn! Together we fight! Take 4. Evil be cleansed.
Institution! Art unveiled! A new technique!
Swift and resolute. Hopefully this helps.
Oops.
Still, I couldn't do it. Why? I perfected everything. It's all because of your abilities.
My abilities have nothing to do with it. You created masterpieces I wish came from me. Bold, free. I know art paintings have their differences, but the heart and soul we put into them are the same. You shouldn't see me as a model to follow. Only when you connect with your truest feelings can you create an exceptional piece of art.
It won't come out easily. Color revive.
Cherish every gain.
When I learned the truth, I was heartbroken. I believed that by sealing my forte, no one would get hurt because of my paintings. I never expected them to continue causing harm after all these years. But Rover's words made me realize something. It was never about the paintings themselves, but rather those who sought to use them to hurt others. Mr. Baitsu, you run a highly esteemed calligraphy and painting institution, yet you've suppressed the creative spirit and violated these artists' dignity, all for the sake of wealth. Everything they cherished has now become a tool for profit. The works they held dear are just tools for your gain, insulting to both the original artists and their imitators. Set before you is the original painting from many years ago, and the one I've just completed. Now, everything has been brought to light.
We received word from the Public Security Bureau 10 minutes ago that they have taken the exiles into custody and found the location where the paintings were hidden. Mr. Baitsu, do you have anything else to add to your defense?
I don't have. Allows for speech.
Very well. We will reevaluate Ming Yan's charges, determine the Shangyun Art Exchange's involvement in the incident, and conduct a comprehensive investigation as soon as possible. This hearing is adjourned.
It's not right. Oh. Oops. So I think it's almost time. We're nearly in the ending part. It's
It's finally over. I didn't miss anything important, did I? Huh? No, not at all. I was just coming up with things to say as I went. My palms were sweating the whole time. I definitely couldn't have done it if you weren't there with me. Thinking about the feeling when we were investigating the case together is what kept me calm during the trial. What I meant to say is, back then, everything I said felt right. Like I could just be myself around you. It felt so good to be that relaxed. Thank you for helping me through this. You helped me find the courage to believe in myself. Thanks to you, look at everything we accomplished. The Shangyun Art Exchange is undergoing investigation. It'll be the end of their businesses. And the painters they coerced are finally set free. Thank you. I haven't felt this happy in a long time. I want to pay Ming Yang a visit. After all, she was involved in all of this, and I want to tell her everything. What do you think?
My commission started with her. Plus, you and I solved the case together. Why don't you come with me?
Is the commission over?
Yes. I already had it taken care of the day we found out the truth.
All right, let's go.
Let's... Of course. Now it's complete. Wait. Let's go for the aftermath. Maybe I should teleport it there instead. Well, I'm already gliding around. Will not hurt. There's a fishbowl here. Oops. Right at the bushes. Okay.
Zhezhi? It's been a while.
Your injuries.
The researchers have taken good care of me. A chat won't hurt. And you must be I heard about everything you did. Thank you for freeing me from those nightmares. You know what, Zhezhi? You may seem soft and gentle on the outside, but if your boundaries are crossed, I think you can be tougher than anyone else. And I still owe you an apology. Forgive me, because I was so obsessed with wanting to be you, to be better than you. I've caused you so much trouble. The pain of these injuries managed to put a stop to my obsession with imitating your paintings. Maybe I was never meant to be a painter to begin with.
No.
I brought you a gift.
See? Only you can create a painting with such life. I still have a long way to go.
This is your painting. It's the one you gave me when we first met.
How ironic. I've been trying to imitate you for so many years that now I can't even tell my own paintings apart.
Your paintings were never inferior to mine. Just look at this piece. Even you approve of its value. It doesn't matter who painted it. Mingyang, I hope you can find your true self, whoever she is. I know you can do it.
Thank you for bringing me this painting. Really.
Let's go.
I think it's safe to say she'll give it some thought. During the few times we met, she was always passionate about discussing art with me. I think that fire inside her won't just fade away. Come to think of it, the deep discussions we had and the painting duels back then felt like true friendship. So, seeing her in so much pain, I just had to help. I don't want Mingyang to lose hope and have someone who loves painting so much just disappear. To be honest, I didn't just see this case through to correct mistakes or help the artists. Deep down, I didn't want to let you down. I wanted to tell you this back at the mine, but the words just didn't come out right.
So we're starting over again.
Thank you for being my friend and helping me through all of this, Rover.
While I have yet to uncover my past and who I am, every moment with you is a new and special memory. Thank you for your help, Zhezhi. This experience has helped me understand you and the world a little better.
You seem to be pretty slow on the news. You've given me the courage to joke around. Well, let's take it slow for now.
Slowly is nice. Here's my final gift. There's only one to tell again. With scroll painting is not up. Please admit I have an alternate. Stay with you. Okay. Presence of true color. Now let's see. Can I view that? Or is it? Nope, it really is. Wait. Nope. Just like this. We hope it we can use. Why did they release Stranger's Gem? Wait. Should be. I have these structures. Oh, I forgot this quest. Let's try this next time, but for now, I think that's the end of it. Do I have enough? Nope, I don't have enough. Nope. 3, 5, I can't. Oh, 1. Ordinary. How about this? Another ordinary. I already have that, I think. That's bad. Another bad. Let me try. Nope, I can't exchange. Oh, I can. How about this? Nope. Can only do 2 that. Another 3. That's bad 1. Nope, not gold. 1 less. Nope. Now we do that. Ooh. Well, it does.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our.
Perfect weather for a walk today.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Another pull. I can. Why it's still giving me pulls? Oh, I already finished that. Oh, 1000. Hmm? Oh, so this will give me much. But... Hmm? I'll have 85. Oh, first clear. Maybe I'll try this tomorrow or another day. For now, I think that's goodbye. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.